Come in, children. Sit down. We gotta talk, okay? You have been sabotaging your potential for I don't know how long. You're in and out the crib. You're eating bullshit. You're getting no hoes. You know what I'm saying? You're not consistent with the gym, and this is an issue. And the habits that you have are terrible and making you a weak man. I'm gonna tell you guys in this video 3 ways you are sabotaging your potential that's making you weak, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to fix it today. The main point, the main reason, the massive killer that you have is your validation comes from other people. You are only seeking validation from others. Why is this a problem? Okay, every time you chase approval, you are exchanging it for self-worth and your self-respect. What does it mean to chase validation, right? It means you are changing your energy and your actions to fit someone else's narrative. How can this possibly make you a stronger man? Thing is, it's not. It's making you a follower, it's making you a consumer, okay? And the only thing that's bad about consumers is they're not leaders, they're followers. And if you think that makes you a good man, a great man, not really, gang. You gotta get it together. Your social media apps and these dating websites, get off of them. Get off of them. I mean, dating apps. I don't know if anyone uses websites anymore. Anyway, get off those dating apps, especially because those are going to be the one that makes the habit of validation way worse. The whole point of dating apps is, especially if you're a man, is to get on there and appeal to women, to show women that you're good enough to, date based off of pictures. No, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Also, when you're consuming on social media 24/7, these apps are designed to keep you on and scroll all the time and keep consuming. The same thing goes for the first part. If you consume, you are not a leader. You're just a follower, right? So stop seeking this validation from these apps altogether. I'm not saying you gotta be a monk and delete everything, but just limit your time on them at least. Let's start there, okay? How do we fix this validating habit that we have for others? You want to only validate yourself through yourself and your actions. So you should only be validating yourself when you complete a goal, okay? So when you're reaching gym goals, you're reaching meditation goals, whatever goal you want to do for your own life, that's when you validate yourself, okay? So you have to know when you earn a win, you can celebrate that win. And however celebrating looks to you, you do that, okay? And you stop looking at people for answers. You stop looking for the claps in people, you know what I'm saying? You stop looking for the good job, buddy, you know what I'm saying? Stop telling people all your wins. Stop telling people what you're doing all the time, you know what I'm saying? Yes, have a social life, but don't always look to people for, telling them your goals, or when you got a girl or whatever the case is. Stay private and, celebrate yourself. Have satisfaction when you know you want something, okay? Now, this is another really big point, y'all. I know this is probably one of the most things that's probably the worst thing about our generation. We avoid discomfort at all costs. No one likes discomfort. I know no one likes to feel weird. No one likes to feel like, something's new and it's uncomfortable. But guess what? This is what's making you a weak man, okay? This is what's making you stay at the exact same person you've been for the last 5 years, gang. Listen, growth is always hidden in a discomfort. Growth is always hidden in the pain, okay? Because in order to feel that high, you must feel that low, okay? So you need to just start accepting it and growing in it and love it, okay? You need to love that kind of grind nature, okay? So comfort seeking also leads to soft minds and soft bodies. Do you think if you want to be comfortable, you would have a great body? What is required to have a great body? It is pain, it is suffering. Okay, so you guys really need to lock in with relating things to like getting a good body. If you want a great mind, what do you think you have to go through? Okay, it's called discipline for a reason, because you guys need to start doing things that's challenging yourself. So, and don't stop being so scared to challenge yourself, because guess what? Once you start challenging yourself, it will become normal to you. It won't feel like hard work. That's the thing about being human. We adapt quickly. But the thing is, we love comfort, and that's a silent killer, because we feel so good in the moment. Next thing you know, it's 10 years down the line, you haven't been doing shit. All right? And then you're going to be uncomfortable later when you're broke as shit. So pick your struggle, all right? Now, how do we fix this? We fix it by choosing small daily discomforts. you can actually manufacture it right by just taking cold showers in the morning. Okay, so the reason why you do this is because you start off your morning with already not like, you know, people want to take a warm shower, right? A warm hot shower. The reason why you take cold showers is because you're automatically plunging yourself into this uncomfortable position, and then you're allowing your body to adapt to it. Okay, and then once you're more, you know, consistent with doing hard things, hard conversations, hard, you know, labor, whatever it is, a gym, your body's and mind starts to want it, starts to crave it. Okay, just like the bad habits that you do. Why do you think your mind craves bad foods or sweet foods? You think it's just because it tastes good? Yes, it may taste good, but it's because we decided so that we love it. And you can decide to love anything if you really put your mind to it and you stick to it, okay? Now, the last point I got for y'all is overthinking instead of acting. This is a very important weakness that a lot of us have, especially in the age of information where we overthink everything. We watch everything. We watch every podcast. We listen to everybody's opinion about something before we even want to try something, you know. And it's good to do your research. It's not good to stay in that, though, to stay in that phase, because we waste a lot of time like that, and it keeps us weak because we never start. We might be researching for a month, and then we might try something. We realize we don't like it, and now it's on to the next. We don't stick to anything, okay? And even when, you know, thinking feels good because it's that dopamine, like we feel like, oh, but we're learning, but it's really not doing anything. Okay, it feels like progress, but a lot of times it's fear in disguise. Like sometimes when we do too much research, too much thinking, it's because we're scared of actually doing it, so we rather just fantasize about it. Okay, do way more. Okay, and your weakness actually grows when your decisions are delayed. So you ever been scared to talk to a girl or whatever the case is, and you're kind of thinking about all the things that could happen, or you're trying to say, what am I going to say, or what is she going to say after that, and then you're kind of fantasizing about this back and forth that didn't happen or it's not going to happen, you know. So the reason why you want to do things first, and then, you know, deal with everything later. So that's how you really fix it. Okay, you need to start having a mindset where you take action first and then reflect, rather than reflect then action then reflect. It's a slow way of thinking, and the people that have the power, the greatness, and the leader knows how to make decisions, okay, and stick to them. All right, and that's pretty much it, y'all. You know, weakness is a choice, so you can choose weakness or you can choose power. All right, now get the hell out of my room, y'all. I'm tired of y'all. I want y'all to come back. Next time I drop a video, I want y'all to come back way better than I saw y'all before. All right, get out of my room. It's been saying, y'all be safe.